Hello, my lovelies. Oh my gosh. It has been 2 weeks-ish since I've actually sat down and recorded, but I was going through a really bad time, and then I was going to see ATEEZ, which I did on Monday, and I can't even begin to tell you guys how amazing that was. I want to talk about my experience before we get into this actual performance that they did. So I'll try and do like a long story short. I got there on Sunday, met my good friend, had the best time, but we had some ups and downs, not between us, but like I didn't get any sleep that night because I was suffering with insomnia as well, but I was excited too. So I stayed awake all night. I had breakfast and then I got on my coach, which took 5.5 hours, and then I met my good friend. It was so lovely to actually spend some time with her, but then we both hadn't eaten like a proper meal and we had to wait to check in. I thought they would let us check in early, but because usually hotels do, at least in my city anyway, they let us check in early without charge, but they said that it would be £15 check in now, so we were like, hell no. So we waited, met some 18 in the hotel lobby. Absolutely adorable. I love them. They were so sweet. We stayed chatting with them for a couple of hours and I was like dying because I still hadn't eaten food and I was just like, oh my gosh. And it was raining as well, so we didn't really feel like going outside to go get some food, and the restaurant didn't open till 5, but we finally checked in, took our stuff up, ordered food, and then it didn't arrive. It was an actual pain in the ass, and it kept like changing the times of arrival, and they shut at 6, so we were like, what the hell is going on? And we were both like dying. It was gone past 5, so we were like, screw it, let's just go downstairs and eat at the restaurant. And it was so good to finally have some food. I slept the best I've ever slept in like fucking months. I went to sleep around about 7-8 o'clock in the evening because we were just both so knackered, but then we woke up at like 10. We spoke for a couple of hours and then went back to sleep, and we woke up around about 7 a.m. got ready. I absolutely love this girl I was with. Her name's Eloise. She is one of my close friends now. I can't tell you how lovely it was and so comfortable, and I just love her to pieces. It was so great to be with her. But on the concert day, it was actually really lovely. We got there at 9 a.m. We was only one tube stop away in London, so from the venue, which was very convenient, and from the tube station itself it was like a couple-minute walk, so we were fucking amazingly placed. When we arrived at the venue, they didn't let us in until like, I think it was 10:30 or maybe later, 11 or 12, I forgot what it was, but they let us in eventually, like just all the VIPs. It actually really wasn't that bad. We met lovely 18 in the queue. It was a little bit cold, but there was no rain while we were there because it had rained the night prior, and there were alt VIPs camping at like 5 a.m. and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, you're alt VIP. You have the best fucking like standing area. You're gonna be barricade. Why are you queuing at 5 a.m? and like, why are you camping? It's so silly. But we got inside, and thankfully they gave us numbered wristbands that if you wanted to leave, you can leave, and you would still be guaranteed your spot because you have a number. So we got numbered wristbands. We actually it was so great. We could go to the bathroom, we could go get food and drink, and we could sit in somewhere warm because inside of the O2 Arena, it was cold, especially where we were stood. There was a horrible like aircon draft, and it was so bloody cold. I mean, that is the biggest complaint I feel like I could have had. But yeah, we eventually got our goodie bags, which I actually have in my room, of course. So we got a VIP lanyard, we got an ATEEZ scarf, like an ATEEZ tour scarf, we got a flag and a bunch of other things, and loads of people were sending out freebies, and that was really sweet. I love it when people give out freebies, like, because they work so hard on them, and it was so nice. But yeah, I met more 18 in the queue. They were absolutely sweet. Like, seriously, every 18 that I met, apart from 2, which I will get onto, were absolutely lovely. But it was coming up to the time to go in for Soundcheck, so because I had 18 VIP, I had Soundcheck, and I have never been that close in my life. I didn't know what to go in like and expect. So that like the stage was there, then there was an extended stage, and there was like the right and the left, and loads of people went to the right, so me and my friends shot over to the left, and there was barely any people. And even more perfect, nothing against tall people, but everyone was small, like in height, and I could see perfectly. Like, I was 3 people behind barricade. Do you know how fucking insane that is? 3 people, and I could see the barricade perfectly. Like I could reach out and touch it, but I wouldn't do that because I'm not an asshole like some fucking people. But yeah, because I'm autistic and I get overstimulated, I started to suffer because 2 teenagers came up behind me and they were fucking horrible. They were so annoying. They kept saying to each other, oh, we're gonna get to the front, we're gonna get to the front. Like, you're 3 people behind barricade. You can still see ATEEZ perfectly. There's no fucking way that you need to go right up to the barrier. Like, it was horrible. And like with my autism, I hate being touched sometimes. And with that amount of people that were there, it was so overstimulating for me. My hair kept getting pulled. Even my jacket got lifted up at one point, and they just kept touching me. And they weren't even sorry. And like that's what pissed me off even more, is because when I accidentally like touched someone, I went, oh my god, I'm so sorry. And they were so lovely about it. They were like, no, it's okay. Some people just didn't have spatial awareness either. And I started to feel like I was gonna snap and just like shout at the teenagers and be like, can you please stop touching me? I tried so hard not to be like that, but in my mind I kept saying like, I'm gonna shout at you in a minute. I was like, I need to leave, because I started actually feeling faint, and that was just because I was overstimulated. And I was like, I need to leave. I was like, I can't stay here. And it was horrible because Soundcheck, there's a footage up on my channel, but in Soundcheck I got away from Mingi, Yosong, Hongjun, Songhwa all came over to my side, and they were insane. And fuck me, you guys, they are so gorgeous. Like, it's actually stupid how pretty they are. I can't even begin to explain how beautiful they are up close. Like, they are truly handsome men. It's stupid. But after Soundcheck got done, that's when I was feeling like I'm going to shout at these teenagers if they fucking carry on, because it was just so obnoxious. I was at my like kind of snapping point, and I was just like saying to my friend, I need to leave. I was like, I'm about to lose my shit. And I'm not an angry person. Like, I was just like, I can't do this. So a lovely 18-y next to me was like going forward to try and get security for me. Security was like, I tried my best because I was stuttering over my words because I was that overwhelmed. And I was like, I just need to leave. I was like, I can't be here. And the security guard was like, okay, no problem. They were like, come forward. And then 18-y moved out of the way. So lovely. And someone was like, I hope you feel better soon. And I was like, you precious people, thank you. And then the security guard was like, you need to turn around so we can lift you. And I was like, oh, fuck me, how embarrassing. So I didn't say that. I thought that, but I turned around and I like lifted myself up, and then I got dragged over like a fucking little rag doll. And by the way, if you can still hear my voice, it's not entirely back, but it still hurts. Like, I could not speak Monday night that well, or Tuesday. I was suffering. I sounded so bad, but it's gotten better, but not 100%. Like, my voice is still like a little bit gravelly, like not gravelly, but you know what I mean, like still a little bit gone. But yeah, I got taken over the barricade. I explained to the security woman, like, I'm autistic, I'm overwhelmed, that area was just too much for me. And I was like, is there any chance I can please be reseated so I don't have to like go through that? I do kind of regret it because I wanted to stay there with my friends. I didn't want to abandon them, and I felt like I ruined it because I left them. But my friend told me I didn't do anything wrong. Like, if I couldn't stay there, then I couldn't stay there. But me and my friend hadn't eaten a proper meal either. We just had snacks, and like we had water and everything, but we even had hot chocolate and coffee and everything to keep us warm. But oh man, we hadn't actually had a proper meal. And I think that's another thing that played part in why I was so overwhelmed, is because I hadn't eaten properly. I just lived on snacks. But when I got taken backstage, they gave me some water and let me calm down, and the security woman went to go off and see if I could be reseated. And I was thinking to myself, please let me be reseated, because I can't go through this. Thankfully, they did reseat me, and the woman took me and she gave me to somebody else, another security guy. So I explained to him like what happened to me, and he told me just to wait while he went and get someone else to escort me. And I'm not joking, this other security man came up to me and he was like, who are you? Why are you here? Because I'm backstage. For all I know, ATEEZ could have been there, and they could have thought I was some weirdo. And obviously I'm not, but they don't know that. They're just doing their job. So I was just like, I'm supposed to be here. Like, I'm sorry. I was like, I'm getting reseated because I had a panic attack in the crowd. And then the security guard came to me and he was like, okay, no problem. I was like, I'm sorry. And I was just like, oh man, it made me feel a bit weird, but it was fine. But I went to the ticket in booth. They gave me another seat, and I've actually got that ticket in hand now, so yay. But I got sat down, I was by myself, and I wasn't that far away, because I also said to them, which is the truth, I'm afraid of heights, so I was like, please don't seat me up high. And obviously they could only do their best, and they did do their best. Like, London's venue staff was absolutely amazing, and they were so helpful, and I eventually got to my seat, and I was sat next to these lovely ATEEZ. Another girl who was also like me was in Soundcheck, and she had to be moved because she was too overwhelmed as well. And I just had like lovely vibes around me. I seriously love women, and I love ATEEZ fans. The majority that you see offline and the ones in person are always so fucking lovely. So yeah, I uploaded my entire footage, so again, that's on my YouTube channel. I recorded the whole set and it was insane. All of the songs that were played I didn't actually expect to hear, and they were really crazy, but it was such a good time seeing ATEEZ again. At that point I hadn't seen them properly for a tour in 2 years. If I talk about this, I'm gonna start crying, and I haven't cried today over ATEEZ, but literally the whole week I've just been crying over them because I'm feeling horrible PCD, which is post-concert depression. I'm feeling it, like I really am. It's not funny. Like, I seriously have missed them that much that I was literally debating going to other European dates in February. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna be able to because money. If I had a lot more money, then I would. After London, yeah, I'm pretty fucked. But brilliant time seeing ATEEZ. Absolutely adore them. I've actually heard Ice on My Teeth live, and I saw Halazia, I saw Symphony Number 9, which I've always wanted to do. Hearing it in person, especially Wonderland Symphony 9 that they played from Kingdom, like ever since I saw that performance, I was like, I need to hear this live for myself before I die. And I did. And it is 1,000 times better in person. Jungho made me cry at his Everything song, little motherfucker. And I really love how ATEEZ were respectful and quiet because they wanted to hear him sing. Like, literally all of us were just like, we want to hear Jungho sing. Yeah, so that was my concert experience. I tried to make that as short as I could. Today we have got the MBC performance that they did. So we've got The Last Supper, Ice on My Teeth. I'm also going to react to Stray Kids' performance for this as well, and TXT's. Also, my outfits are slowly arriving for TXT. I'm going to be recreating Deja Vu, and I'm so fucking excited to like wear that outfit, because as soon as I saw those outfits in Deja Vu performance, I was like, I need to do that. Thankfully it's all worked out, so I am seeing them. I'm going to recreate that Deja Vu outfit, and I'm so excited. But yes, without further ado, we are going to react to this. Let's go. Oh my fucking god. Who opens a show like this? Song where you're nuts. Oh! Oh! Oh my gosh. Songwa is something else in person, you guys. Oh yeah. Oh, dude. Fucking insane. You know. I can't believe I saw these guys again. Oh. They look like mafias. I love it. By the way, Hongjoon has entered my bias line. Like, I'm OTA, but fucking hell, Hongjoon stole me on Monday. I love him. Oh, San. Oh my god. Cut it. I'm money on my teeth. Oh, Hongjun! I love these guys so much. Sana. Bruh. Fucking pack it in. I apologize, I got a cold. Oh my gosh. Oh, you know. I can't believe it. Fucking. They all look so sexy, I fucking can't. Ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth. I did the fan chant, by the way. Ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth for my white teeth. Ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth, ice on my teeth for my white teeth. Hongjun song wa you know yo song Sunny Mingi or Young Jong. Ice on my teeth, golden hour, ATEEZ. I literally finally learned that before the concert, and in the concert, even in Soundcheck, I did it. And then when they came and performed, I did it with the girls next to me, and barely anyone in our section did it, but me and her did it, and she was like, we did it, we were the only ones. But oh my god, you guys, it was so fucking fun doing that fan chant in person. I even tried to do the, was it the Halazia one? But I forgot what it was. Like, I know you say all of their names, but I forgot, look, it was overwhelming. So I just lost my words. But, oh man, I can't believe everything that happened on Monday. I miss them so fucking goddamn much. And this is like worse than what it was in 2020, like from 2 years ago when I saw them. Like, I don't remember ever crying this much. It's ridiculous, but that was my reaction. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feels so good to react again. I've missed it so much. I really didn't expect to take that much of a long break as I did. Hopefully now I can just get back into the swing of things. But yeah, I will see you. I'm about to just go record other things, so stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.